fam. Come on in, one and all. Unfortunately, one of the greatest have died. One of the greatest has died. He has inspired a generation. He has educated. He has been no nonsense. He's been straight to the point. He didn't always wrap his message up in a little bow for people, but he was real. We're talking about the Godfather, Kevin Samuels. He has passed away to go and see the ancestors, and it's unfortunate. However, he left a legacy. He left a great legacy behind him, inspiring a generation of people, inspiring a generation of men also. Okay, he gave very average men some confidence, told them how to look at themselves, showed them how to build their self-esteem, and it's a shame. It's a crying shame that he's gone, but he has left a legacy. It's kind of hard, man. It's kind of hard, yeah. You know, they say the good ones always die, and the bad ones always live on. So, yeah, I have nothing but the utmost respect for him, and yeah, he's gonna inspire a lot of men to do better, and it's just a sad time. It's a sad time. You know, a lot of people have been, I've seen some things this morning and this afternoon. A lot of people have been rejoicing in his death, and the negativity. They do say that a man who tells the truth has many enemies. He was a man that told the truth. And anyone rejoicing in his death, to me, is a piece of shit. Because he's got family, he's got friends, he didn't harm anyone, he didn't cause violence towards anyone, he didn't kill anybody. He literally had a difference of opinion. That's it. All the man had was a difference of opinion. And people are acting like this guy was Hitler. Acting like this guy was some kind of white slave master whipping the backs of black women and all this kind of stuff. People are like, oh, you know, he used to disrespect black women. No, he never. He told you the truth. Unfiltered. That's what he done. Told you the truth, unfiltered. Okay? And then you've got people acting like this guy was a menace to society. It's ridiculous. So people with that negativity need to stay from around me, stay off all my pages, stay away. I haven't got time for you celebrating somebody's death who literally did no harm to any other human being. Yeah, I haven't got time for that. I haven't got time for that. He had only been around properly for, what, let's say 3-4 years, you know, actually doing what he done. And within that time, he made like a very big impact. So, you know, not many people make such a big impact in such a short space in time. And I think one of the reasons why he made such a big impact is because he kept his finger on the pulse of how people were feeling. Okay, he wouldn't have had such a huge following had people not been feeling this way, you know. He told the truth, you know. He told the truth. He kept people accountable. He held women accountable and men. People keep thinking that he was just, you know, harsh on women. He was harsh on men too. He was harsh on men too. But that was his delivery. You know, not everybody, I've always said that Kevin Samuels' package is the Amazon delivery driver who throws your package on the door and just walks away. But you still got your package inside. It's not broken, it's not damaged. It's just the way it was delivered was something that you didn't like. There are packages delivered with a nice pretty bow on it with perfume. Kevin Samuels did not deliver his package that way. He delivered his package like he's the Amazon delivery driver who just throws your package down and walks away. But it's for you to open up that package and realize that the thing that you need is still inside there. And so that's the way I view Kevin Samuels' message. So I'm not angry at the way he delivered his package. And yeah, there are women rejoicing in the fact that a man is dead. I just hope, people, I tell you what I've noticed in these days and times. The people that call themselves the most liberal are probably some of the most spiteful, inhumane, over-emotional, and bitter and evil people on this planet. People that call themselves liberal. It's the people that are quote-unquote liberal are the ones that are shouting people down. It's people that call themselves liberal are the ones that are causing all the violence nowadays. Yeah? It's the people that call themselves liberal who are saying the most heinous things about people just because they have a difference of opinion. It's like people are not allowed differences of opinion nowadays. You know? If you have a difference of opinion, all of a sudden you're Hitler. The man had a different opinion. He saw the world differently. Okay, that's it. He didn't hurt anyone, didn't harm anyone, didn't kill anyone, and people are rejoicing at this man dying because he had a difference of opinion, and he delivered his package differently to the way other people deliver their package. No, I don't buy that. So I said, like, all the people that are rejoicing in his death, go fuck yourselves, okay? I'll return the same energy to you that you're giving to Kevin Samuels, okay? So, Kevin Samuels, rest in power, my brother. You came, you saw, you educated, you left your mark. And I've said to people, I look at life like building a pyramid. And in this life, everybody has to put their block on the pyramid. And you have to put your block on the pyramid with the faith that the cap of the pyramid will be put on. And a lot of the times when the pyramids were being built, it took like 20 years for the major pyramid to be built. The people who put the first slab down, the first block, never saw the cap get put on the top of the pyramid. But they did it with the faith that the cap would be put on the top of the pyramid. And Kevin Samuels has solidified his block on the pyramid. He's not going to see the cap get put on, but trust me, he's got a block on that pyramid. I'm trying to build my block on the pyramid, right? That's what I'm trying to do. And when it's time for me to pass on, just know that that's my block. Let me read some of these comments, guys. Let's be real. Kevin Samuels was a simp, says Nicki Minaj is a 9 out of 10. The unvarnished truth ain't pretty. True. But it's the underlying reality of relationships. Those who disliked his words, who are now celebrating, are less than moral. I agree. Both liberal and conservative are evil without G. All right, we're not doing that. Men, we need to respect ourselves. Don't let women or men drag you down. Focus on improving yourself and only give your time to women that are decent. Let's stop rewarding bad behavior, says Daniel A. Thank you. Thank you. Just focus on the good he done, Sarah. Forget the haters. True, Mr. P. You're right. Titans TV in the building. What's going on, brother? Kevin Samuels' ideology will live on, says Ade Oshun. Very true. He spoke some truths in a disgusting manner, to be honest. Loves non-black women, appreciate constructive criticism, not always have and will, so long as it's not fallacious. Look, people keep saying that he hates black women. He told the truth. How is the truth hateful all of a sudden? This is what I want to know. How is the truth hateful? This is what I don't get. Like, if he's got a preference for non-black women, that's his preference. Doesn't mean that he hates black women. I say the same things along the same lines that Kevin Samuels says sometimes. I love black women. Does that mean I hate black women now? My son's mother's for a black woman. I've been in black relationships. Does this now mean that I hate black women? This emotional argument, this emotional, nonsensical argument, I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing it. Telling people the truth is not hate nowadays, and that is something that you emotional people need to understand. If somebody tells you the truth, it's not hate. I've been called hate preacher. I've been told I hate Islam. I've been told I hate trans people. I've been told I hate gay people. I've been told I hate God. I've been told I hate women because I tell the truth. Truth does not equal hate. And that is something that people need to get through their damn heads. It's very annoying. It's very annoying for people to hear the truth and assume that you hate something. No, telling the truth or critiquing something is not hate. Like, we have lived in a time, and we're living in a time where people prefer to lie. The sweet lie. We've been living in the sweet lie for so long that when you tell the truth, all of a sudden now you hate. No, I tell the truth. As a matter of fact, using Jesus, Jesus was called a hate preacher. Jesus was told, if we use Jesus' as example, people hate Jesus to the point where they put him on a cross, right? That's the story. I don't believe it, by the way, but that's the story. They hated him so much that they nailed him to the cross and killed him. Was he speaking the truth? People always see truth as hate. They always see truth as hate. It's ridiculous. You over-emotional people need to just really start thinking about the things that you say. Seriously, start really internalizing, is this hate or is this person with a different opinion, and do they have the truth? That's it. That's all you got to do. Stop using the term hate all the time. I don't hate anyone, but I've been told that I hate people. I've been told that I hate sections of religions. I've been told that I hate women. I've been told that I hate all kinds of things. I don't hate. Critique is not hate. Seriously, let's get this through our heads, folks. It's okay to have a difference of opinion. People say I hate religion. People say I hate women that have abortions. No. Telling people that they're killing their babies is not hating on women. Like, how do the two correlate? I'm telling you, we are living... I made a video a few months back called 90% of human beings are dumb as fuck. And I really do believe that. I really do believe that 90% of this planet are dumb as fuck. Because they are unable to hear information, analyze it, and then come to a conclusion based off of the information. They hear something, they get quote unquote triggered, and they start talking, and they start going crazy and start talking all kinds of nonsense based off their emotions. We need to be less emotional and more cerebral. And if we are not that, then we are moving into a world where just because, which is the world we're in, just because you feel a certain way, you think that you can attack somebody. Just because you feel a certain way, you think that you could hurt somebody. Just because somebody made you feel a certain way, you can kill them. People make me feel a certain way every day. I don't walk around trying to kill people. People have called me all kinds of names. They continuously call me all kinds of derogatory names on all of the social medias. I am not plotting or planning to kill people because they made me feel a certain way. The truth has one thing. It has one objective, and that's to just be the truth. It's not there to make you feel good. It's not there to make you feel bad. It's not there to make you feel anything. It's just there to be the truth. How you react to the truth is up to you. That's down to you. Reacting to the truth in a negative way is your responsibility. It's down to you. It's not down to me. If I tell you the truth and you react negatively to it, you can't tell me that that's my fault. That's your fault. You reacted to the truth, which means now you are somebody who doesn't like truth. Maybe you quote unquote hate truth. We are living in this world of dumb people. That's why I realize that my message is probably only going to hit 10% of the people of the planet. I'm not looking for the 90% because I'm the 90% already too far gone. They're not trying to hear the truth. People like the sweet lie. They love the sweet lie. Okay? Emotions are high and intelligence is low. It's really that simple. Emotions are high and intelligence is low. And so people like myself, when you come with intelligent conversation, they don't know how to react. They don't even know how to take me. You know, Kevin Samuels was a intelligent, articulated black man. Now, people generally in the society in which we live have already deemed black men with a certain level of intelligence. Kevin Samuels broke that mold, which is one of the other reasons why people didn't like him. Because they're basically saying, you're not supposed to really be speaking that articulate, Mr. Black Man. Why aren't you promoting the degeneracy? Promote the degeneracy within black people, and then you'll be the good boy. But he's not. And so people get scared of that. People get scared of me because I don't speak like your average black man. I don't speak like your average black man. That scares people. Most black people are supposed to be liberal, left-leaning, just pacifists. Most black people are supposed to be that according to the status quo of society. I am not that. I'm not saying I'm conservative. I'm not saying that I'm right-wing. I'm saying that I am me. I am me. I have decided to be this person, and this person who I am scares people. Okay? It scares people. Yo, Cass, thank you very much for thank you very much for the donation there. I really do appreciate it. Okay? So, we need to understand that the boxes we tend to put people in our heads aren't necessarily the boxes that we will see in real life. Okay? It's not necessarily the boxes we'll see in real life. Kevin Samuels broke the mold. People were used to the degeneracy coming out of the black community in America. They were used to the rappers and the trappers and the strippers. Kevin Samuels came and said, no. Not right now. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to start cleaning up. We're going to clean up. And to clean up, we are going to need to start telling some harsh truths. And that's what Kevin Samuels done, right? And he got hate for it. You know why? Because people were used to degeneracy. They were used to degeneracy. They are used to people being less than. Kevin Samuels came to clean up the black community in America. And people said that he was hateful. There was no way he was trying to clean people up and then let them go off into society and be better people. But no, black people were too used to being degenerates. And so they said, oh, he's hateful. He hates black women. He's a misogynist. He hates this, he hates that. Oh, he's a little bit too harsh. Yeah, he may have been a little bit harsh. But you know what? Sometimes the truth doesn't always get wrapped in a bow. Okay? Sometimes the truth doesn't always get wrapped in a bow. So, may Kevin Samuels rest in power. Okay? May he rest in power. I'm on holiday right now, guys, by the way. People wondering where I am. I'm on holiday, man. But, yeah. Let me read some of these comments. Start downloading his videos before they disappear. The future of black people depends on each and every one of us sharing his video, says Auntie Jenny. Thank you. Kevin Samuels already got the black community cleaning up itself. It will continue even in his absence, says Ade Oshun. Blake and the family. Sarah, I thank you so much for helping me wake the hell up. Listen, bro, if I can help one person, I've done my job. I have done my job. Sarah is preaching hard. Thank you, Sky and Underground Music. So the question now becomes, what's next? What is next? What did we learn from Kevin Samuels? What did we learn from his legacy? What did we learn from his teaching? Because there's enough videos out there, not just little clips. When you watch his whole videos, okay, when you watch his whole videos, what are we learning from him? Because there's lessons to be learned. Okay, there's lessons to be learned from Kevin Samuels. Okay, and like I said, if people stopped being so emotional and started just listening and not being emotional, you might take in the information that he's actually trying to give you. He's trying to give you information. Same thing with me, same thing at the Black Opinion. When we do our podcast, we are trying to give you information. How you receive it is up to you. It's up to you. Someone said at least Jordan Peterson is still alive and kicking. Yes, Capo died, for real. Respect to Jordan Peterson too. I'd love to sit down and speak with Jordan Peterson. I would love the chance to sit and speak with Jordan Peterson. So, what did we learn from Kevin Samuels, man? That's what you gotta ask yourselves, folks. What did you learn from this guy? That is the question. Women who hate him, you know, the women that called into his show generally, they done themselves a disservice. They done themselves a disservice. Yo, Alex Joseph, thank you very much for the donation, my bro. This is terrible. Kevin's legacy will continually transform the black community. Thank you, Sarah, for being a transformative pillar of this community. Thank you very much, Alex Joseph, for your contribution. So, the women that generally phoned into Kevin Samuels' show, let's just look at it logically, right? Logically. There were women who were in their 30s, they had gone through life, they have made a few mistakes, they have had children for various, I don't know, unsavory characters, and then they would call up his show asking for a quote-unquote high-value man, right? Everyone has a right to dream. Everyone has a right to want what they want. However, does the reality fit the dream that you want? That's the question that Kevin Samuels was asking. Does the reality fit the dream that you want? Generally, men who are of quote-unquote high value are not looking for women in their 30s with 3 children for 3 different guys. Generally, they're not. Okay? This is a harsh truth of reality. Whether you like it or not, it's not there to make you feel good. It's not there to make you feel bad. It's just there to be the truth, like I said earlier on. The truth is not there to make you feel good or bad. It's there to make you it's there to just be the truth. The men generally who are of high value, who have high status, a lot of money, are not generally looking for a woman in her 30s that has 3 different babies for 3 different guys. How is that a bad thing? How is that him trashing black women? How is that him hating black women? I don't get it. He's just telling the truth. He would tell men also. Men would come on his show and say, hang on, I want a woman like this. I want a woman like that. I want a woman who looks like Beyonce. And he'd be living in his mum's house, working at a regular job on like $10 an hour. Really? You think you're going to get the woman that looks like Beyonce? It's not realistic. Kevin Samuels was not there to hate anyone. He was there to tell the truth, and that's exactly what he done. You're a good man, Sarah. Don't give up the fight. When we love one another again, we will live again. So sad to see how low we've gone. Haters cause hate. Life is precious. It's too short. I agree. I agree. Realistic. Kevin Samuels brought people back to reality. That's what Kevin Samuels done. He said, listen, I know you got dreams, and everyone's entitled to their dreams, but what does reality look like? What does the statistics look like? What does it look like in real time? And people did not want the real time conversation. They wanted to live in a delusional dream world. Well, by all means, go ahead and live in that dream world. But if we look at results, are you getting the desired results that you want out of the dream that you have in your head? 9 times out of 10, no. And then people were wondering why they weren't getting the results. It's because your expectations are not matching with your reality. And it's that simple. It's all Kevin Samuels done. He said your expectations are not matching with reality. There's nothing wrong with dreaming. There's nothing wrong with looking to the future and believing that this can happen for you. But the question is, does it match with the results and the reality that you are going through? That's it. 9 times out of 10, the women that phoned up Kevin Samuels, their reality, their delusion, their dreams did not match up with reality. And it's that simple. It's that simple. So Kevin Samuels must rest in power now. You know, he's done his job. And it's for us and people like us to continue his legacy and pick up where he left off and continue his message and continue his teachings. Men who have gained some kind of knowledge from Kevin Samuels continue to go along in the same vein as Kevin Samuels and continue his work. Continue his work. Don't let his work die with him. It's one of the major problems that the black community have in general. When a quote-unquote leader dies, everything dies with them. Do not let that happen with Kevin Samuels. Let his legacy live on. Let his legacy live on. This is why within the cultures that I talk about, ancestor reverence is so prominent, because we realize the work that our ancestors done must be carried on. So, do I speak to my ancestors? Yeah. Kevin Samuels already spoken to us. But he will only live on if you continue to speak to him via doing his work, and he will continue to speak to you via you doing his work. It's really that simple. Your ancestral line is how you continue the work that was already done 1,000 years prior to your existence. Continue your ancestors' legacy. That's to all people. Continue your ancestors' legacy. Okay? Hang on, let's see this. The fact that Kevin Samuels' rhetoric was seen as extreme says more about the compromises we've made as people and the consensus of mediocre standards that we have all brought into, men and women. I agree. Sankum Sachs, I agree. I agree. Let me read some more. He has caused an entire wave of YouTubers covering the same topics. The haters think it's back to fantasy land. In reality, it won't be. It's true. Child sacrifice, ancestors, slave trader, ancestors, stupid. Everything is upside down. I know what you sound like. Everything is upside down. This ain't the place for you, man. Poor Man's podcast is really good. Similar content to The Godfather. Yeah. Don't agree with the man, but people saying that his death is karma is so wrong and disgusting, says SA Babe. Yes, that's really true. It's very true. Marcus Loveless is in the house. Cardiac arrest, Red Bulls. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate onto how and what brought on the cardiac arrest at this moment in time. I spoke with him 2 weeks ago. I have his telephone. We talked about a show of him and share ideas. I liked him. We'll try and send I can't believe. But Sarah, be careful, man. Thank you. Yeah. Right. I'm on holiday and I'm going to continue my holiday, but I just thought I'd make this public service announcement just to say, Kevin Samuels, rest in power. Your legacy will live on. Your block on the pyramid has been solidified. Don't worry about it. Your legacy will continue, and you have touched an entire generation. An entire generation. Am I on the pre-game podcast soon, says Boss. I'll probably get Pearl on the Black Opinion podcast, as a matter of fact, from that podcast. So, yeah, that's probably what I'll do. You about today in South London, man? Can I see you maybe for a drink, bud? No, I'm on holiday. So no, I'm not in South London. And yeah. The one that started this is Tommy Sotomayor, still alive, and you guys were silencing him. Weird. It does go to show that what really matters is your loved ones and the stamp you. But listen, Sam Kun Sachs, thank you very much for the donation. Men's Advocate GOAT, saying let's love and respect each other. We will all one day be like Kevin Samuels. Peace out, people. For real. For real. Women are celebrating and having a field day over this. It's true. I think I'm gonna go on Clubhouse and see what the Clubhouse conversations are saying, because, you know, I know people on Clubhouse and the women on Clubhouse are gonna be celebrating. I might just chime in, you know? I might just chime in. So, folks, take care of yourselves. Have a good weekend. Enjoy. I'm out of this. Peace, family. Peace.